Hey guys, High Plains Prospectors here. Turk, Scrap Iron and Tyler are up there getting ready to talk to this property owner. You can see this is an old 1800s house. Late 1800s. We got permission to metal detect the other day. I'm just going to go knock on the door, let them know we're here. It's the polite thing to do. Supposedly this has been metal detected before, but I don't ever really let that bother me. Reason being is because you're constantly missing things. Oh, there he is. Anyway, people are missing things. They have lesser machines, you know, a million different reasons why you want to hit a property multiple times. I mean, when we metal detect, we hit properties over and over again and keep finding things. So, you know, it's kind of the same theory that's in place here. I found my cedar tree on the property. I quickly hit it around it, moved on, and Tyler came behind me and found a silver buckle. Ain't gonna happen this time. I'm gonna take a little extra time metal detecting around the cedar tree. Not very many targets around this tree. I'm gonna move on down. And it just looks like a piece of aluminum wire. Junk. Wire. Piece of aluminum wire. Seems to be a lot of that around here.
I can't hardly use the small, to be honest. And the big one's kind of the same way too. It's just blunt on the end.
Yeah, so we know that this property has been metal detected before, but you know, a lot of times that doesn't mean anything. But boy, I think that this one's been hit pretty good. I don't think it's been since the 90s, but from what I understand, that guy is pretty serious metal detectorist, so he may have hit at least this front yard area and pretty well cleaned it out. I'll see if the other guys have found anything, but I've only found a bunch of aluminum wire thus far, so you know, I'm gonna stick it out, but so far not a whole lot of luck.
For this area, this is to be standing still. You know, they just don't build them like these anymore. Built by the Irish immigrant, and there is a lot to be had here. I walked up this road over here, and there is a huge well over there, and we'll get in there later when it starts dying off during the winter time. And then I guess over there was a supposedly 400 Quantrells gang, that 400 of them that stayed camped right over there when they went and raided Lawrence. So we'll have to see if that's true. But hunting with the AT Pro today, and ball handle and such, and got myself a cool little buckle right off the bat. Not bad. We'll keep going.
Man, I didn't want to give up on that target because the signal was good. I'm not sure what it is. It's old. It's like a piece of copper, maybe. If anybody knows what that is, let me know. Bouncing down to the 70s a little. You never know until you dig it out, huh? Might be a box or something, dude. I used to give up on stuff like this sometimes, but you know, how you ever gonna find a box of shit if you don't dig them up? Dig up big iron pieces.
Just kind of coaxed me into digging a big hole. Trying to put pressure on me now.
I mean, hey, I want you to walk away from treasure, and the next time I come and I dig it up, and you're gonna be like, shit, I had that. It was mine. Dirt there. You gotta dig this up, man. Try getting this under the edge.
You have to.
See if it moves. Really valuable. Now, just like part of the top of an old stove, though. That is what that is.
Yeah.
It's where that it would lay like that, and you'd have that little thing that. But there's probably more of it still left in there. That's all right. You know what it is now. Seeing when I'm metal detecting old properties are these old rock walkways. This one goes from the house out here to where the driveway is. You know, people getting in and out of cars, buggies, off their horses, whatever, pulling stuff in and out of their pockets. It's a good place to start looking. So I'm going to focus my efforts here for a little while. Wish me luck. Alright, so I was metal detecting by this old walkway. I was saying I was going to focus my efforts. And first target I dig, and it was probably a 65 on the Garrett AT Pro. So pretty consistent. Some old buckles. Look at that, still stuck together. That's pretty neat. Good 60 signal again. And so, started cutting a plug and it made me think of something. You know, it's hot as dry out right now. And a lot of people think, well, use a smaller shovel because you're going to dig out less dirt, you're going to cause less of a mass, you're going to destroy less grass. But at this time of the year, grass roots go really deep. So it's actually a little bit better to dig a little bit deeper plug so you keep the roots intact with the soil below. You're not killing the grass as much. Digging just all the grass off the surface, it'll kill it right away. Huge washer. Not great, but it was round, kind of like a ring. These things always ring up good on a metal detector.
All right. We'll pull tab here. Went for the biggest target. And it looks like
it's like it sounds hollow. So that sounds good. That might be something buried in there. Hopefully it's not.
Oh, hold on. Oh. Don't be digging up the.
We were kind of thinking something like a time capsule or it's somewhere buried.
Yeah, it's a cupcake tin, yeah. That's got a rat in it.
Oh,
sorry guys. Oh, sorry.
That's hilarious.
That's why it's in such good shape, right?
Decent signal. I actually thought it might be garbage. Got a little too aggressive with it. Doesn't really matter. This thing isn't worth anything, but I believe this is probably, well, I know this is a hubcap for an old car, and it's probably a Ford Model T. Yep. Excuse me, I know that's gross, but you can see Ford on it right there. I've found quite a few of these. Most of the time they're obviously not on the car for a reason. You can tell this one got crushed, but that's a pretty neat little find. I'm just gonna dig, and then I'm like, hell, the camera's right there. Let's pop it on. Man, I've been digging a lot more, especially in a property that's been metal detected like this, digging a lot more of the lower mid-tones. You know, you can't really cherry pick. Pull tab. 1860s house. Pull tab from probably the 70s. And I could probably dig all evening if I wanted to and dig mediocre signals. You know, I've found some relics and buckles. I think I'm going to maybe just kind of sweep it a little faster, see if I can find some good targets, maybe try to find some silver. Also don't want to dig too many holes in this one spot because it might kill the grass. And we want to invite it back, so we don't want to do that. So yeah, I'm going to focus on speeding up a little bit, not digging every target, being a little more selective now, because as you can see, we're running out of daylight quickly. Yeah. Dug another old buckle. A lot of old buckles around here. Those are always a good sign.
Yeah, it looks ornate. Look at this twisted then.
Oh yeah. It's plated or is it solid?
Just plated, or was plated. It's kind of, got some writing on the back.
Computer maybe? It's sure dark.
It's heavy. I don't know.
Oh, that's super heavy.
Did I get it all? Maybe not. Computer?
Oh, I can't focus on the damn thing for some reason. I don't know what that is. Definitely plated pretty thick, whatever. Alright, we figured we'd do a quick wrap up here. We didn't find anything too spectacular. Found a few buckles, which were interesting. What we think is probably an old bullet, smashed to all hell. Ball peen hammer. Tyler found, we're probably going to have to test this, but what we think is probably a piece with some silver on it. Really thick, heavy piece, shines up real nice. Model T hubcap. That's about it. Travis found a buckle that he gave to the owner. That was pretty interesting, so we don't have it here. But we got a picture of it. We'll post that here at the end of the video. Thanks for watching. We plan on hitting this property again in the future. Really interesting property with some history behind it. Don't forget to visit our website at www.highplainsprospectors.com, where you can find the finest in metal detecting and treasure hunting supplies.